Around the turn of the 19th century, there was a group of missionaries who were called one-way missionaries. Instead of using suitcases, they would pack all of their earthly belongings into coffins because they knew they were never coming back. One of those one-way missionaries was a man named A.W. Milne. He set sail for the New Hebrides in the South Pacific, where a tribe of headhunters had martyred every missionary that went before him. Milne did not fear for his life because he had already died to self. For 35 years, A.W. Milne lived among that tribe and loved them. When he died, he was buried in the middle of their village, and this epitaph was inscribed on his tombstone. It said, "When he came, there was no light. When he left, there was no darkness." Question: when did we start believing that God wants to send us to safe places, to do easy things at convenient times with nice people? Newsflash: we were born on a battlefield between good and evil. Jesus didn't die just to keep us safe. Jesus died to make us dangerous. The will of God is not just an insurance plan, it's a dangerous plan. And the complete surrender of your life to the Lordship of Jesus Christ is not radical, it's normal. Question: have you packed your coffin? Have you gone all in with God? Are you seeking Him first or second or 10th? Are you following Jesus, or have you invited Jesus to follow you? Right before the Israelites crossed the Jordan River into the Promised Land, there's this moment where God throws down the gauntlet. Joshua 3:5 says, "Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you." That word consecrate means to purify oneself, to dedicate oneself, to set oneself apart for something sacred. Consecration is going all in with God. The world has yet to see what God can do through one man fully consecrated to Him. By God's help, said D.L. Moody, I aim to be that man. Why not you? Why not now? We want to do amazing things for God, but that isn't our job. God is the one who does amazing things for us. Our job is to just consecrate ourselves to God one day at a time, and if we do our job, God's going to do His job.